Hello guys, this is zinhao for BrPC channel, and today I will talk about how to build a bankroll, okay? Of course, the first thing that I have to say to you is that depends on your personal life, depends on the big of the bankroll that you want to build, but normally the smartest thing that you can do is to build a bankroll slowly and in games that you have an edge. So you first of all choose a game. Here we're talking about cash games, and if you have the ability to beat 10NL, 5NL, 2NL, doesn't matter, but just beating those games will be very good for you to start to build your bankroll without any type of risk. And yeah, the second thing would be for you to understand where you want to get and what's your at least midterm goal. Like you don't have to have a long term, a final goal, like the end goal of your life, but try to see at least what would make you happy. So let's imagine you're playing 2NL and you want to become a professional poker player and you don't have a bankroll, but you have like 200 bucks on your poker account and you think you beat the game, you're studying, you're seeing content, you're here on YouTube, and you start playing. Okay, let's go slowly with that. Let's go slowly with that. Let's do the move ups, but try to see what would make you happy. Maybe beating 50NL to 3 or 5 BBs would make you happy. Maybe beating 200 an hour would make you happy. Maybe beating 10 an hour would make you happy. So this all will be very important to a very important subject, that is cash outs. Okay, so if your goal is to be at least at mid stakes, if your goal is to be at high stakes, and you don't have this requirement of short term to cash out, I would strongly advise you to never cash out before you get at least to 100 now. Okay, so if you want to be like your good goal would be to have to be in 200 now, don't try to cash out before you build a strong and good bankroll, because if you start to grind like 10 an hour and you win 400 bucks and you cash out 200, this will make you like cash out a lot of part of your bankroll that you could be improving, shotting the higher stakes, winning more, and winning more money at the shortest period of time. So if you want to get to those stakes, and even if you want to climb like 3, 4, 5 limits, try to not spend that money. Of course, there are a lot of cases that you need the money for the short term, that's fine, but try to cash out the less money uh, possible ever. Okay. Um, the another thing that I think it's very important is deal with your career like a company, or deal with your career as if you were an entrepreneur, and actually you are an entrepreneur. So your career is like a company. Companies need to have a very good working capital. Have to put more money on that, so to keep growing. So we keep growing. You're not gonna like profit 10K a month and take all of out of your company and just spend in another stuff. You have to take part of this money to reinvest in your company, to build your company, to make your company even bigger, to win even more than those 10K. So this is very important. Don't try to play the short-term game. So if you are like in 2NL, 5NL, 10NL, and you want to play 100, 200, 500, don't waste money in things that are not important, and try to save money, try to put that on your career and try to invest on poker. You can even cash out to make a coach, to invest in something like that. It's awesome, but try to not take this money off your bankroll. Okay. Another thing is start from the bottom, and I like to say that because it's very common that people thinks that they are better than they really are, and people want to play games that they have or a very small win rate, or games that they don't even beat. So don't try to do that. Try to go with the more conservative uh, way in this area, because you'll have more confidence. You will beat the games with a higher win rate. You will feel good, and this will make you move up faster, win good money, and be way more successful in the long term. Okay, so another thing very important in building a bankroll is to study a lot. So to study a lot and to play a lot, of course, but especially the study. So if you are in the micro stakes, if you are playing low stakes, and you're looking for higher, just remember that you will just get higher. You will not get any better by playing a lot. You will get better by studying a lot. So put your efforts on study. Of course, grind to win money, save money, make a plan, and try to move up as soon as possible. So, and the end of it, that could be even the begin of it. If you don't have a way to create this bankroll, if you want a short term, and I'm not here, not even to advertise, but if you don't want to do any of those stuffs and you think you're good enough, you think you have the willpower, you have um, knowledge, and you have time, and you have a good brain to do that, and you really want that, look for a stake. Okay, so there's BrPC is a company that we stake 100% of our players, and we teach the players. So the only thing that we need is their will to get better, to study, to grind, to focus on a career, and we provide them the money and provide them the studies. And if you want to do that, there's always BRPC and another good companies of the market available for you to be a successful poker player. Okay, thanks guys.